I'm Kelly with M7Speed. Today I will be installing the M7 Spec-D halogen projector headlights into my car, Blaze. This is the old headlight that it came with stock, very ugly and totally scratched up. In fact, this one was Joey modded, so it looks better than original, but it's scratched up, so we're getting new ones. This is the new ones that we will be installing, and I'm going to show you how easy it is for somebody that knows nothing about cars to install these without needing to hire somebody to do it for you. Okay, we've got the light out of the box and on the workbench here, and we're going to try to get these adjustment screws as close to the light that you're taking out of the car as possible, so it's less work later at night when you're trying to line them up and get them straight. You'll use a 19mm wrench to do so. And then your next step will be to go to the instructions so you can see how to wire it up so you don't blow up your car. Okay, so I read the instructions and they were much more difficult than it really needed to be. We broke it down to where all you really need to do is hook up the positive and the negatives to the headlight. We used a test light to figure out that this is what we want to hook the positive up to the headlights, and this ground wire is what we want to hook the negative up to. So now we will hook it up. Okay, so we're ready to wire this thing up. I'm just going to show you how easy it is. We're going to put these positives to this blue wire with what they gave us, which we're calling a buddy up. It just pretty much makes the two as one. Okay, I'm going to show you how easy this is. First we put the buddy up on the blue wire, which goes to the headlights, and I twisted these wires together and made a connection. So we slide this in here, and you get your wrench, whatever the hell it's called, and get ready to clamp it down, but just make sure that these wires are pushed in all the way before you clamp down, or else you won't have a good connection. Squeeze it. I don't know if my hands are strong enough. I gotta use my other hand. There. Squeeze it together. Fold this over. That one's done. Now you put the other buddy up on the black wire, the ground. And I've already twisted these together so they have a good connection. Slide that in. Of course, don't let go of it because you want to make sure that you got a good connection. Get ready to clamp. I'm not left-handed, so I'm going to have to switch hands probably. Squeeze down all the way. And close it down. Done.
No, that's all.
Okay, so we've got it all wired up, and now we just have to take it over to the car, remove the old headlight, and put the new one in. Okay, so we're over at the car now. I always put down a sheet to catch bolts or whatever might fall, or to keep things from getting scratched. So you might want to place a sheet over the area that you're working on. First thing you want to do is remove this. This is the only thing you have to unplug off the light. You just pinch and pull. Done. Okay, so we've got a cordless drill with a 10mm socket to remove all the bolts, all 4 of the bolts from around the light. Just make sure when you remove them that you don't drop anything down into the car, or else it will make your life hell. So, I don't think it matters which one I start with. Guess I'll find out.
It doesn't.
Be very careful to grab them so they don't fall down inside, because you will be pissed off at yourself if you do so. Okay, done. Okay, we got all the bolts out. Now we just need to remove the light, simple, and take this over to the workbench so we can adjust these, like we spoke of earlier, to the same height as the new one, so we'll have less adjustment later on tonight. Okay, so we've got the light all adjusted with the adjustment screws as close as we could to the old light, so it'll be less work for us. And we just want to place this in here very gently so you don't scratch anything. And then hook this together. Make sure you hook it up right so you don't blow anything up. Squeeze. Done. And then we want to get all the bolts. The short one goes up here. You just want to tighten them finger tight because you never want to you never want to over screw anything. You can break it.
Okay.
Okay, so I tightened them all finger tight to make sure everything lined up, and now I'm going to tighten them with the screwdriver. That one I tightened pretty good with my fingers, strong fingers. Okay, that's all tightened down. Now we just need to remove our sheets and then remove the plastic. Dang, it's stuck on there good. And then shut the hood gingerly to make sure everything lines up. We don't want to scratch anything. They look pretty good, so now we just need to test them. Okay, so they're working, we got them on. We tested the blinkers and the brights, everything's working. We just need to take it out after dark and with our 19mm wrench and just do adjustments to make sure they're lined up. But that was pretty much it. It was pretty simple. Okay, so we're all done. I just wanted to show how easy it is for somebody that knows nothing about cars to do an install of the headlights. And hopefully this helps you guys. Again, this was the M7 Spec-D halogen projector headlights for an R56. Okay, so I wanted to get a video at night so you could see what they look like. This is how it looks out front. We did find that the adjustment on the lights that I showed you in the video earlier didn't really help the lights come up. They were facing down at the ground, so it was like you didn't have headlights at all. But we did find an adjustment on the back of the light that helped lift it up where it's supposed to be. So now I can see very well. And this is what the headlight looks like at night. Beautiful, look at that. So much better than the stock light. This is how it is when the blinkers on. So awesome. I love them so much. So hopefully this helped you a little bit when trying to decide if you wanted to purchase this light. It's very easy to install. People have said that they're difficult and you have to take them to a shop to have them lined up and all this. And I think that is because the adjustment on the back of the light isn't mentioned in the instructions. So I think that's why people think they have to take it to an installer. Because for some reason they didn't mention that, but now you know. There is an adjustment on the back of the light, and we got it all good. It's lining up, looks beautiful. So that's it.